where's your beer?
Oh, that sounded good.
Did it?
That sounded great.
We're good.
Failure. Didn't sound like nothing. See, being in the world of the listener, it's always a great thing, and that's what we do over here at the podcast. You know, bring you great sounds, popping noises.
Or really annoying noises, depending on who you are.
Makes them feel like they're here.
What if they don't want to be here? They're like, fuck this place.
Just give me the stats.
Yeah,
tell me who to bet for.
Give me the goods. Give me the goods.
I don't want to hear about Darlington. I don't want to hear about Charlotte.
Both great races.
Hey, dude. That's the first East Coast race I want to go to is Charlotte or Indy.
I'm going to Indy this year. I know that.
So
it's going to be amazing. Just to be there is the dream. To be at Indy is any race fan's dream. You can ask any single one of them. And they'd be like, you know what? Going to Indy would be fucking fantastic. Thank you very much.
Right, 90-degree turns.
Well.
90-degree turns.
Amazing.
Big box.
But no, the history, man. Being around for so long.
Well, kiss the bricks.
Right? Imagine racing on bricks. Imagine that. How good do you
have
to be?
Are they the same bricks? Or have they changed the bricks?
I think they are, they're supposed to be the original ones. The ones that were on the front stretch, but you never know.
They fucking just change the bricks and they're just like, kiss the bricks. They're awesome.
I don't know, dude.
Who started that shit?
Jeff Gordon was the first one to win at Indianapolis. So maybe Jeff Gordon did.
Oh, that's right. Indy opened up and Jeff fucking
dominated.
And then, was that in the middle of his shit or did that kick it off?
I think 94 was the first race there, so that would have been the beginning of his.
So he just, from there on, people were like, you hear about this Jeff Gordon kid?
Had to be.
You hear about this Jeff Gordon kid?
That's when Jeff Gordon was barely even doing anything. He got his first win in 94, I think, at Charlotte. Am I not on mic? Oh, okay. He got his first win at 94 at Charlotte.
Fucking Charlotte. So I'm telling you, Charlotte's Indy or Charlotte? Indy or Charlotte? We had Brian here. Which one do we think?
I don't know, dude. I still pick Indy, just because of the heritage. I mean, going to North Carolina to to the Halen to the whole area where you can go to these shops. That's something amazing. I think that's amazing. Or going to the NASCAR Hall of Fame, even though it's not that old, it would be amazing.
Is it gonna look the same after it was, after it's been destroyed by angry
social justice warriors? I don't know, dude. I don't know. It was destroyed, wasn't it?
I don't know.
They did burn. They burned down the Hall of Fame or some shit, huh?
It's probably NASCAR that did it, and they got an insurance
just for
job.
Insurance because they're fucking running out of money. I'd imagine that. No, did you hear that Kyle Larson is losing a little bit of sponsor time with Target?
Because he sucks.
No, he won a race. He finally won one. And he was qualified. I think he qualified first a couple times or one time. He also ran amazing at Charlotte and won one of those races and then advanced himself in. I think that they have a winning formula. They don't have winning everything yet at Ganassi. And is it still Sabatis?
Brad Keselowski at his age had a championship.
No, he didn't.
I was kidding.
I don't think so.
I mean, in his NASCAR age. You know what I'm saying?
No.
How long was Brad in the regular
Brad
Cup?
raced in the 09 car, 08 or 09 car, and he won at Talladega. And then
So Larsky is
Keselowski's been winning a lot more maturely than Larson. I would say he bloomed way earlier at track at restricted plate races. He did do a lot better.
You gotta compare yourself to Keselowski.
Well,
who else you? I mean, what's the bar?
His daughter's pretty cute.
Or do you compare yourself to Logano? Who's the new bar? Who's setting the new bar? Who's setting the
Jimmy
new bar?
Jimmy Johnson?
No, that's the old bar.
No, that's not. He just won his 7th. It's not until he retires.
He's not going to do it again.
So do you think, okay, well, would you put Kevin Harvick in the same category as Logano, or would you put him up there?
No.
He's not a new guy, right? He's not new.
Who's above who?
Harvick's the best.
Kyle Busch or Kevin Harvick?
Harvick.
But Kyle Busch will win more races.
Kyle Busch has a better team. And Kyle Busch is the number 1 car on that team. You know, and he has all the resources. Tony Stewart's buying his cars from fucking Hendricks, not anymore, but he was. So, I personally think that Kyle Busch is set up to do greater because Smoke is trying to win races and Busch is trying to win races, right? But Harvick is prevailing when everybody else is not doing good. And Kyle Busch, his whole team is doing good. So, to me, he's set up a little better to do better consistently. Kevin Harvick probably has all the resources he needs, but he has more skill than his whole team. He has more skill on his little pinky than half the people out there racing against him at all times. He's so good. Kevin Harvick is so good right now. California boy, Bakersfield baby. Whoa.
What is this? Does that mean he was 8th in points this last year?
Who?
Kevin Harvick.
That doesn't matter.
He had 4 wins.
It's about tenacity. It's about when you go out there, who do you look to beat? Of course, you see Jimmy Johnson as a threat, right? But when Jimmy Johnson was doing bad, Kevin Harvick is finishing second every race. He goes through a whole streak every single year where he's second place half the year.
Is Martin Truex going to be equal to Kevin Harvick by next year?
No.
They won the same amount of races.
No.
They won the same amount of races.
No, dude.
They both.
There was no way. You cannot compare. Like, I like Martin Truex Jr. I'm a fan, right?
Then how does a team grow?
A team grows just the way he's growing. It is growing. But you're not going to be it. Look, dude, Kevin Harvick was the only person winning on RCR when he left, right? Well, I think Ryan Newman was getting like 1 race a year, right? But Harvick was winning races and competing for championships every year. He gets fired, right, for Austin Dillon, right? And then doom. But he gets fired, right, for Austin Dillon to take over the 3-car. 29 crew, loses a star driver. And the next year, Harvick wins a championship, bro. The next year, Harvick wins a championship with Smoke. That's fantastic.
Who's going to win a championship before each other, Jimmy Johnson or Kevin Harvick?
Ooh. I think Logano wins the championship next year.
He was supposed to win the one before this last one.
No, that was Jimmy Johnson's. Jimmy Johnson had to win that one. He's not going to get another one.
No, fucking, what's his name was fucking duped because he got hit by fucking Kenseth. Kenseth crashed his ass. He was on his way.
That was his year.
That was his shit.
That was going to be Logano's year. And
How does everybody just forget about that shit? He was a victim, people. He was a victim.
Because he's a crybaby sometimes, and nobody likes a crybaby.
You just forget about that in the past.
I like Logano more than I like Keselowski. So I will say, even though Keselowski is more likely to come on a show like this than anybody else.
Hey, I watched this fucking doc about Keselowski, how he had nothing. They struggled with the family race team in the truck series, when it first started. And then they basically had to liquidate everything just to keep the house. Visited a couple race shops, and he still had that dream in his heart. Was like, hey, I'm still a racer. And with every dollar he had, he built another fucking race team to fucking that truck team.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, my fucking goal is I want a championship on the wall just like all these other fools. That's that drive that those people have. When you go in their shops and they're like, well, look at my banners and look at this. Man, that's all the clean tools and all the fucking trucks that are lined up. That shit's amazing.
Yeah. I like Keselowski for his drive and to me, Keselowski is a noble person, right? and his style on the track reflects what's in his heart, which is the most important thing on the track. That's why Jeff Gordon was great. That's why Jimmy Johnson's so great, because you see inside of his brain, obviously, is a stone cold, get it done type of person, right? Jimmy Johnson. He is the Iceman. The Iceman is not. It's not about being. It's not about being, the best racer and flashy, and I hate to say it like Darrell Waltrip style, like where you want to talk about how good you are, right? But Jimmy Johnson doesn't talk about how good he is. Jimmy Johnson goes out there and gets it done when he has to.
With overalls on or something like that.
No.
Like a farmer, you know what I mean?
But Jimmy Johnson, maybe he's set up to do that.
I plowed these fields last season so they grow crops this season.
How good must it feel
to have
for Hendricks right now? Because they were down all year. Gibbs was going to win the championship, guys.
Hey, NASCAR fixed the rules so Toyota would win races, but they didn't have enough to beat Jimmy Johnson.
Well, you say that, but, I mean, these guys, NASCAR hooks up with certain teams to develop certain things, and that sometimes is unfair. I think it's unfair, even though everybody eventually gets their advantage and gets their day, like Roush had their day, right?
Yeah,
Hendricks
that was
has
early.
had their day.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So now it's
Roush, look
Toyota.
at Roush now. 2 teams, right? You drop Biffle, the only person who's proven to win races. Who else has won races on that team? The 17 and the 6. Bain has never won a race for Roush, and he's only won 1 race, and the 99 car helped him to win. Right? The 21 wasn't going to win unless the 99 was pushing him to the victory. Okay? And the 99 pushes him to the victory. So with Roush power, Roush basically won the 21 the victory, right? Good for Woods Brothers. But Roush, what about Roush? Roush, what is Roush? What is it? What is it gonna be?
I don't even think about it.
What's it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a Germain Racing?
It's gonna be a Chris Buescher fucking powerhouse.
It's Chris Buescher just signed to. Who did he sign to?
Thought he was fucking a Ford guy.
Shit, I forget who he signed. All right, talk or something. Do something intelligent.
Well, no. I'm going to talk about that edible we just ate.
Go ahead, promotion.
That was, I don't know, that was a Rice Krispie treat. I don't know how many milligrams it was. It said 100 milligrams of THC. I'm drinking my normal Heineken. You got your weird Corona fucking beer. Like you're from South San Diego or something like that, but you're in San Bernardino. Heineken normally. We got our array of diecast. Normally, we're doing our thing out here, talking about the West Coast swing. We got the NASCAR.
I like to troll eBay and look up new shit.
Oh no, that's what I was looking at. Cause what you got right here is you got Kevin Harvick 8th in the points with 4 wins. Then you look at someone like Kyle Busch 3rd in the points with 4 wins, and you're gonna tell me Kyle Busch isn't above fucking Kevin Harvick? I got the fucking math right here.
I'm looking directly in your mouth, and I'm telling you. Kevin Harvick smash on Kyle Busch all day long.
No, but look,
all day.
And same wins.
You put them in 2 go-karts, right?
Dog.
You put them in 2 same exact go-karts. You say you guys have at it. Kevin Harvick eventually, if it comes down to it, will get out the car and smash Kyle Busch's face on the ground.
You know what?
He will.
You know what you're forgetting? You remember that? You forgetting about that year that he broke his feet? He broke his feet. And he came back and he won a championship, dug himself out of this.
They had to change the rules for him. That's getting help.
Oh, dog, you're talking about a fucking weak-ass fucking pardon because he fucking was... He broke his feet, did rehab, came back, got enough points and enough wins to make it. You got to be like, dog, your little brother fucking broke his arm, came back, now he's ready to pitch. Let him pitch.
No, dude. No.
You know what I mean? It's like, dude... No. It's like some League of Our Own. Let your little sister play the game, or she's gonna cry.
Bro, if this was 2000, if this was 1979, right? Kyle
No,
Busch.
you can't race, son. You don't have a ticket.
No, he'd have been able to race. They'd let him race with broken feet, bro. They'd have let him race.
You got broken feet. You can race, but you can't race.
Get in here, son. Get in here. You gotta work for it, though.
You got two
pedal
pedals,
right, pedal
two
left.
pedals.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Left, right, go, go, go. Get him. No, dude. If this was 1974, if this was 1961, he loses the championship. 1999, he loses the championship. He might be able to race. They might even let him race, right? But he loses that championship no matter what. So for them to change the rules means not saying it wasn't something. He did something, but it was hardly nothing because they changed the rules for him. You don't change rules. That's some SJW shit.
Dude, Blaney needs to get better.
Blaney is in a rough spot. He's with a good, well-organized organization who doesn't have the funds, but they're doing it. And they're making money, but he's a rookie.
So Blaney's one of those guys, if you put him in a better car, he'll do better than the guy that's in that car.
Yeah, you put him in Casey Kane's car, he's probably going to win a couple races.
Oh!
I'm just saying.
If you put Casey Kane into Blaney's car, does it do worse?
It might do a little better.
Oh, isn't that funny how it works? How that works? Because
Mm-hmm.
Casey Kane's a specialist, and Ryan Blaney's a racer. Is that what you like? Is that what you're getting at? Is that what you're getting at?
Casey Kane knows how to bring the ship to dock.
He knows how to get that out of the car.
He knows how to bring.
He's experienced. He's an old fuck.
He knows how to start a race, and then he knows how to go to the checkered flag. Okay, and that's hard to do for a rookie. Okay, rookies have a problem because they don't get respect, and they shouldn't get respect. You know who deserves respect? Chris Buescher.
Yeah, and Chase Elliott.
No, Elliott didn't win a race. He got close a couple times. Didn't close.
Oh, you're talking about in the Monster Cup club.
Yeah, when you're looking at the grand scheme of things, Tony Stewart won in his rookie year.
Yeah, when you're talking shit, it's like, well, he won at Talladega or he won at Daytona. You could be like, well, Chris Buescher got that race on time. You know what I mean? Like
Chris
on
Buescher won the race.
No, it was a strategy.
Yeah.
It's not like it was a I got it first.
Yeah, and his crew chief deserves most
exactly.
But Chris Buescher got him in that position to be in front of Regan Smith. Regan Smith was the next guy, so. But yeah, I think that Ryan Blaney is going to do well. You put Ryan Blaney, right? You put Ryan Blaney, and you put him in the 6 car, and I think he does the same as good as Bane. I think Trevor Bane is being shit on because he has been in these subpar teams. I think he's good.
Bane will do just as good as Ryan Blaney is doing in his car. He'll do just as good.
They're equal.
In his car. But if you put Blaney in the 6,
I think they do the same.
No. If you're saying you put Blaney in the 6, it does better.
No, I don't. I don't say that. I say they do the same. I think they're both good.
That's the same type of car. The same type of car.
You're getting the same shit. You can't put new shit and good shit, or into some regular shit and then be good. Like it's not going to be good. Like so, what you do, right? You take Ryan Blaney, right? You take Ryan Blaney, and then you put him. You leave Ryan Blaney out of this, and you put Trevor Bane in the 13 car, right? Put Bane in the 13. And that 13 car boosts up like nobody's business. Probably in contention to win 3 races.
Definitely.
Pocono, right? Daytona and Talladega. Those 3 races right there, those teams, those 3 tracks, I think they race at both of them twice a year, right? So you put those 3 tracks out there and you say, here you go. Do something with it.
What happened to the 99 car?
The 99 car is now gone.
Forever?
No. Because just like the 25 car,
who can race the 99 car? Are they ready?
No. That is a now right now that is a sub. That is a sub. Say you got a guy in there in your practice team, right? And you want to try him out. You think he's good, and you think to yourself, well, he's not going to get the chance. So you got to give him the chance, and you give him the chance in the 99 car. Like remember when Carl Edwards came out? Of course you don't, right? It's been a long time. Carl Edwards has been racing for a while now.
Yeah.
Right? But nobody knew about Carl Edwards before he came in the fucking picture. I think he won a championship in the Nationwide Series or the Busch Series at the time. I don't know, dude. But he did win a championship. But that was at the same time when he was competing for a championship in the NASCAR Series. And they used to do that. They used to be able to compete for a championship in the Nationwide Series and still compete for a championship in the NASCAR Elite Series. But now they can't, which makes it better because then you get a Daniel Suarez, which is off the charts. He's good. I don't know how good because if
he's racy good, like, you know what I mean. He I could push the pedal down fast, boss. Like he's that, you know, and he's on the outside, but you know, you put him in one of them fucking monster fucking cup cars, bro. He's gonna fucking start crashing.
No,
he's gonna start crashing.
How could you expect him not to?
He's gonna crash at fucking every qualifying.
How could you expect him not
to?
Dude,
did you put him in the Monster Cup car? I like saying that.
And that's so nice.
Monster Cup.
Put him in a Monster Cup car.
Put him in a Monster Cup car.
That's like one of them. Like every track's gonna eat cars, right? You just put them in there, and the cars are going on the track, and there's one part that's extra sketchy, and it's just chomping on cars the whole day. It starts off chomping on cars, like it picks out minivans from the parking lot, starts chomping on them just for breakfast, right? And
it's the Monster Cup.
And by the time the race is started, he stopped picking off police officers and firemen, right? And he's picking on race car drivers because they're a challenge. He likes a good challenge. And, you know, when you go to the Monster Mile, he's over here looking at you like, I'll wait. You go ahead and practice me. It's fine. I'll chew on these police officers. I'll chew on the police officers. You just don't mind yourself. I got the EMTs right now. But I'm going to go get you, Jimmy Johnson. You wait your fucking P's and Q's. You do your thing. And when it's time,
get your monster, dude. Someone's gonna get the monster fucking cup. Someone's gonna get the monster belt. They should have a belt with the spinner on it.
Like, they should have a fucking belt. I think they should.
That'd be sick. A belt. You know what they should have? They should have fucking awards at the end, like every other sport fucking has. Like, you know,
most valuable fucking
or
crew?
You know, or like, you know, they fucking,
they might even have
the Jim Brown Award for excellence. Or
they do have that. I mean, do you miss the award ceremony every year?
Not just
like,
that,
what do you do?
Not just that. Like, you know how they have the fucking MVP, then they have the fucking all defensive lineman.
Like, how do you point that? Like, the guy who loses the most positions or who loses the least amount of positions is the most defensive?
The guy
that would work.
The guy that gained the most points at the most time.
Well, yeah. You know what though? You know what the big problem with it all? Like, you say that, right? And you're right.
I do say that.
You say that, and you're correct. You're correct. It's a good thought, right? But now look, okay, who's gonna pay for it? Because all these awards cost money.
They pay for a bunch of stupid shit.
Equality. I know.
Equality.
Tell them
everybody.
That. Tell them that. They'll be like, you know what they'll say? They'll be like, I know. I pay for dumb shit all the time. They say it's going to pay off, but it never does. It's never paying off. I just put this money into this car, and yet finishes first, and then I pay him a bonus. It's like I lose every time. I don't get this. It's with a horse of a different color. I don't get it.
Everybody deserves an award.
Here you go, Casey Kane.
Here you go, Danica.
Thank you very much. This lost me $250,000. Thank you, Casey Kane.
Here you go, Danica. The most inspirational woman award.
How about the only woman award? You get a transgender in there. She probably does half as good.
Dog. Should be switched like with like man. She'll be like fucking.
Transgender.
I had no father. I was
half
born
human.
I was born out of the force. I was straight born out of the force. You got some dude out there that's fucking thinks he's a woman. That's the future, bro. And if you try to stop it, NASCAR's going down. That's how it is.
I don't know. Maybe this edible's hitting me or something. I can't figure out the computer.
You can't. Whatever you do, you
just figure out the microphone first. How you spell Chris Buescher intelligently? It's spelt like a fucking weird person.
Nah, I don't look into that.
Why don't people just get better last names?
No, Chris Buescher was 16th in points, and you know who he was in between?
Let me think about it. Let me get it.
This is very good talking point. And the reason why it's a very good talking point is because the people around him, the cars don't match. The cars don't match the people that are around him in points.
Go ahead.
Chris Buescher was 16th. 15th was Tony Stewart.
Nice.
And 17th was Casey Kane.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put Chris Buescher in Tony Stewart's car, what place are you getting in?
7th.
Where it should be. Where it should be all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or Casey Kane's car.
Yes. Exactly my point.
And but if you put Casey Kane in Chris Buescher's car,
does
sitting
21st.
at 16th, so it does worse than 16th.
Yes. Way worse.
Wow.
He doesn't have a good car. Chris Buescher did the most.
So Chris Buescher's doing the most with that fucking
when you think about it,
34,
Chris Buescher should have got Rookie of the Year.
I love a 34. That 34 looks good.
I like the Love's yellow. I like that.
Yeah.
I just wish it was more competitive, which it was apparently. But Chris Buescher did make it into the playoffs.
That's the biggest scandal right there. How Chris Buescher could be sitting in between Tony Stewart and Casey Kane. That's how garbage Casey Kane is. Sitting at 17th. Tony Stewart's washed up. Casey Kane, you're trying to act like you're brand new.
And he's
trying
not.
to act like you're brand new, sitting around Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson's at 9th, Chase Elliott at 10th. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? I'm telling you, I like Casey Kane. A good look. You put
that's
Casey
how good the
Kane,
car is. That you put me on that. That's how good the car is.
Yes, that's how good.
And that's how horrible he is.
Yes,
that's how good the car is.
The car is a good car.
Look how good the car is, because that's how horrible he is.
Yes, exactly. You're around Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart has a victory, right?
But
Chris
Tony
Buescher
don't want to
has a
die
victory.
anymore. He's just like, oh, this is great.
No, you know what, dude?
Does he want to win?
You know what?
Did he want to win? I mean,
look, like Caesar, he goes out like Caesar without the assassination, right? Because he's won every victory. He's been in every victory lane he wants to be in. He's won every championship. He's done what he wants to do. So why not focus on what you want to do? And what you want to do is operate heavy equipment and run your car on the dirt. You've won it all. You won it all. It's all yours. You got championship winning teams around you. You did this. You did a good job. Now shut your mouth and go away.
Tony Stewart. Hey, but he's done a lot, dude, tracks wise and just for the sports wise, bro.
Eldora is one of the greatest spectacles on earth.
He's got shit. Yeah, he's got shit where fools talk like that down over by the East Coast and shit. He's got tracks. Eldora over here by the West Coast Swing. When you guys come over here by Fontana Speedway to the NASCAR event, that should be twice a year. It's only once a year. But when you come
they should
down
go under the lights. They got to.
Under the one time day, second time lights, and then you go Eldora twice. Eldora each time they come down.
You know what they should do, bro? You know what they got to do?
And have Chase Elliott drive one.
They got to put these cars. These cars aren't big, right? These cars are pretty small comparatively.
This motherfucker right here.
But look, you put
before NASCAR.
A dirt NASCAR, right? Like a dirt style, like a modified, right? Like you modify these bitches. You tell everybody, hey, once a year we're gonna have a modified race. Let's do it. Everybody would want to see it.
How much technology you need? Look at this shit. They were racing on the beach with these motherfuckers. Look at the big grill front ends and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy looking.
Before NASCAR, we were racing in the dirt.
Anyway, let's get back to the big topic on the scene. So, the Kmart car is losing a couple of races on the sponsorship. Give me the lighter, faggot.
Kmart car.
No, not Kmart. Target car. My bad, dog. The Target car is becoming as reliable as Kmart. That's garbage, though. Because, like I've been saying, these people are losing sponsorships. And it's just because of television. Because television's going away. Because everybody can just watch anything they want to watch online. It's true. But the thing about sports is they have to have their thing. You have to have something. And that's what TV has. They have live sports. They got that on lock. That's the only good thing.
Can't fuck with live sports.
That's all it is. That's what they got.
I watch.
They got us. Every golf game, every basketball game that matters in your area, right? Every football game, baseball game, soccer game that counts. Everything's on live TV. Everything's on live TV, dude. And that's the only thing keeping it up right there. And without that, the TV stations have nothing, because I would rather watch my NASCAR on other things because they charge me so much. Look, dude, if I could pay fucking $50 a year just to watch my NASCAR and IndyCar and Formula One.
He wants that 4-car to help him. Here he goes. Next flag ends the race. I just don't think he can do it from the outside.
Get up to third,
Keep
maybe
talking.
second. I just don't know if he's gonna get all the way up to
Is that the 11 car? Yeah.
No, I bet money on this race, right? And my best friend Ryan was watching me, and I was just sitting there. I was just sitting there on the TV telling Denny what he had to do, right? And I was jumping up and down right now when Denny just did his thing and did his thing right there. One of the most beautiful. I won $200 that day. I won $200 that day, and it was beautiful. It was the most exciting moment, and last year was my best year. I think I'm betting on NASCAR. One of the best years where I could bet every week, and I was winning 75% of the time last year, on average. On only racing sports. When it came to anything else, I'm pretty garbage. But when it comes to racing, apparently I'm good. Apparently I'm fucking amazing.
You were good at being a goalie in hockey. In hockey,
Yeah.
that was about it.
Yeah, I was.
No, but you hear that in the background? That's a bunch of rain.
Is it on?
Oh yeah, you could totally hear the rain right now. It's raining like shit right now outside.
It's raining shit. Everybody,
there's a bunch.
grab a shovel.
There's a bunch of parking lots you can go if you got a souped up car, and you can do donuts.
Parking lots right now. Everybody, let's grab a couple bowls, a couple drinks,
Couple
parking
drinks.
lots.
Call
Let's
the
do this.
police.
I
Call
got
the
all
police.
these cars right here. We'll just fucking burn them out. We'll burn them down.
Dude, that's my rare one. That's my baby.
Break the front end off. I got that from Jeff Gordon himself.
You can touch all the other bullshit. That one right there I bought from his shit. So, who do you think is going to be the upset next year?
You mean who's gonna do worse? Who's gonna do better?
On all aspects. Crew chief and like who do you think's crew chief's been coming up, and who do you think's crew chief's not been doing well?
There's a chance Ryan Newman might do good. I mean no.
Wait, is he going to Xfinity or what?
No.
He's not?
He's not gonna.
How's he
Okay.
gonna
Let me think of something impressive. You know, I'm that's mediocre. Like he might. He might.
Look, dog. You're saying, hey, 15th ain't good. Can you finish 17th, or
No,
can you finish 14th?
He's gonna do a solid 7 all season. I swear to God. But you know, watch out for Brad Keselowski, dog. I think BK might. He just sits in there like he's in a fucking jet. He sits in there, doesn't even move his head.
He sits in there like he's in a wheelchair.
He just his hands are like an old fucking paraplegic person like this. Not doing shit. Don't even move his head. Dog, say what you say about BK, bro. He's on his shit. No, Logano. It's gonna be Penske. Penske's gonna fucking dogfight it out. I don't know.
I don't think so, man.
You think it's gonna be you're gonna be thinking Jimmy Johnson? Jimmy Johnson
I think
again?
Jolo will win the championship, right?
Jimmy Johnson again?
No, I think Jolo's gonna win the championship for sure, But I don't think that the big surprise is going to be what you think. I think the biggest surprise.
Do the rookies do better? Do the rookies do better?
No. The biggest surprise of the year is going to be the fact that more people on Stewart Haas Racing are going to win races. I even am going to call it right now. Danica might even get a victory. Didn't that suck?
No,
said that.
only if they fucking change the setups of the cars. If they
No,
keep it
she's
how.
switching from Chevy to Ford, right? And
What do you mean she's switching 74? I didn't know she's switching teams.
Stuart Haas is switching from Chevy to Ford.
Oh God, I'm so behind. I'm so behind on the news.
Anything can happen right now. And if I'm a betting man, 1,000-1 right now, Danica gets a victory. I'll bet that $1
Off of fuel.
She can get it, but either way, because you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because the Fords are apparently getting better fuel mileage. Because Jolo was always good on fuel. That was never the issue last year.
If she could race with Jolo, bro, Jolo might fucking get pissed and they could fight in the pits. That'd be dope. You know what? That would be the fucking highlight of my life if Danica socked Jolo or got pissed at Jolo in the pits like that. Like she did with a fucking Denny. I love that shit.
Yep.
Everybody.
Let's smoke a little one. Smoke a number.
Alright, like I reminded everybody, we're in fucking San Bernardino. You know, we're about an hour from LA. About an hour and a half from Dago. 3 hours from Vegas. Famous for the 3-hour trips. Yeah, let me kiss your lips. Touch it real quick. Smash it like we playing Smash Brothers. I'm the undercover lover underneath the covers. Yeah, now. Who needs some dro? We got the weed, we got the brew, we got everybody. Yeah, that's the crew. Let me shake it up. Look at my cuz. Yeah, cuz we got Bloods doing the crip walk. We got bees walking straight. They got the fucking rag coming out their back. Everybody got their stacks. That's a wrap. Cause it's how you do in San Bernardino, Fontana. You gotta clap. 1, 2. NASCAR. That's the West Coast swing. Everybody 1, 2. NASCAR West Coast swing. When you come out here. Hey, when you come out here, I'll be doing that in the fucking parking lot. You can see me. I'll be like, everybody come smoke some weed. NASCAR. Hey, don't be afraid, South guys, when you smell that potent ganja. When that ganja go off, you gonna have to smoke the weed.
What they're gonna be afraid of is that whack ass Southern draw. They're gonna be like, who the fuck is that guy? We came to California. What the fuck? This
He go get that half ass Southern draw. I get the whiskey.
When I get there with the Southern draw.
Do you just hit this?
Oh, no, you just hit that shit like a champion. You just fucking savage that fucking shit. He's going to the 7 layers of hell. He's in there. He's going down deep with Judas.
You try it for a while.
Oh, shit.
It's good to listen to how much bullshit you be coming out your mouth.
No.
But you want to talk about next year. You want to talk about last year. I want to talk about making money betting next year. And
right.
if you're talking about that, who's winning?
Hey,
Is it going to be a same-o?
Turn up the Zoom. Hello.
No, you just need to find the right side, homeboy.
It's right there. No, we're good. We just got to turn it up a little bit. It was just a little down. But no, I think that next year's going to be a little bit of the same. Where you get a couple of guys getting wins that shouldn't get wins. You're going to get like 3 guys, 4 guys. Like Martin Truex is in now, right? Like Martin Truex is now in. Okay.
In the club.
Yeah, he's in the club. He's going to win races, right?
Is he better? Is he better than Matt Kenseth?
Yes, he is.
He'll get more wins than Matt Kenseth.
I don't want this. Here. Yes, he is better than Matt Kenseth now. Now he's better. Maybe you want to turn that down a little bit, probably. But he's better now. But he wasn't always good. But his team is good. Like when he was with the one car and the 15 car and the 8 car, right? With Dale Earnhardt Racing, he was good. He's been good. Earnhardt Jr. still likes the guy. They're best friends, right? But is he Earnhardt Jr. good? No. because he's good now because his team is phenomenal. I guarantee you, Eric Jones is gonna win fucking races. Win races. You're gonna see this kid be a phenomenal. You're gonna see some shit you never seen before next year with them. You're gonna see some shit.
That's what I was asking. Our rookie's gonna win.
No,
Like,
he's gonna win like 4 races next year.
Eric. Come on.
Yes,
bro.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If he's gonna have the same cars, as Martin Truex,
You're a madman. What are you doing? You're mad.
because look, dog, Eric Jones has got way more skill than him, way more natural talent. Oh my God, I never even thought about that till now. I never even thought like Eric Jones is probably gonna be like the new Jimmy Johnson.
You're ready. You're ready to put that on paper.
I don't want to say that because that's saying a lot.
You're ready to put that on
But
paper.
I'm saying that if Eric Jones don't get killed in the next couple of years racing, Eric Jones might put on a clinic. He might put on the clinic, bro. And that's something you're hearing this.
You don't die.
If he doesn't, no, that's a fact. If he doesn't die in the next 4 years, you're talking about a Davey Allison type of character, a kid who comes out of nowhere, loves racing and is good at it. Davey Allison had everything set up for
Blaney
him.
was Davey Allison. Who's Ryan Blaney then?
Ryan Blaney is Ryan Blaney, but Davey Allison is a type of character. This is the type of character where your family's bred, right, to race. But you know, you got to prove something, right? But with Eric Jones, he has everything to prove. Kyle Busch just found the guy. He just found the kid. Kyle Busch was beat by the kid in a small car, maybe on dirt, maybe on asphalt, but it was on some outback racing type shit where, you know, the prize money was probably decent for the size, but it wasn't nothing. Like, he wasn't in like a ridiculous car like Kyle Busch is in. You know, Kyle Busch is really stepping down to go down to the small leagues, you know, to go play with this kid, and the kid beats him. And Kyle Busch is like, well, you know what? Maybe you need a job. You just beat me. I was going to blow the whole field away. You were about to blow the field away, and then you even blew me away? You know? So no matter what, Eric Jones has actual talent. You're talking about like a Derek Jeter type character.
Oh, Eric Jones is a Derek Jeter. So we need to get his fucking card right now.
Yeah. You need to get his car. You need to get signed. Whoever's not on the Eric Jones tip is fucking up. And I personally am going to wait for it to bloom. But I believe in it. I do believe that. I believe that Eric Jones is going to get 4 victories next year. He might get 3, but if he gets 3, he's getting 4.
That's very bold, man. Like I said, that's very
He
bold.
might even get a championship next year. That's saying a lot.
We got it on record right now, and the fans
That's
know.
saying a lot,
The fans see it right now.
Like,
homie.
if you don't bet on Eric Jones winning races, you're not going to win money. He's going to be there. He's going to be the teammate to Martin Truex Jr. in a Gibbs car.
Yeah, it's gonna be something special.
It's going to be amazing.
Here, look, I got this Prism. Hey, you know Prism took the NASCAR thing, and they're doing they're doing like good cards, good fucking race like baseball cards, if you would say. But NASCAR on there was signed and everything. You could pick up some good packs, good cards.
So, where's my money?
For what?
For that commercials you just did. What the fuck? Where's my cut, bastard?
No, it's just
No, go fuck yourself.
this is trading. That's how you trade it. What are you talking about?
No, don't promote shit.
No, that's where you got to go if you want them to sign it.
You know where I go?
You want to come at it? We can trade this.
I go to your mom's house. That's where I go get mine.
Look at this one right here. It's got his fire suit embedded inside of it.
Where's his dick? You can
They
just
want
suck it
that
right
shit
there.
ain't even
You can just
signed.
suck his dick
That
right
shit ain't
there.
even
Go
signed.
Go ahead, open your mouth.
Okay.
Start sucking his dick.
There's
Let's see it.
75 of these cards with his fire suit chopped up in it. They want $40 each card.
Really
That's how
much?
special. That's how special Eric Jones is.
Eric
That's
Jones
what I'm
would be
That's what I'm
amazing.
pointing out.
You-
That's what I'm pointing out. That's how
Okay.
special
I
Eric
get it.
Jones
I
is.
get it now. I get it.
People
We're going full
like-
circle.
People like Eric Jones so much that they want to spend $40 for a snippet of his clothes
Look,
put in a little
when
card.
When Davey Allison was winning races in that 28 car, like Robert Yates, basically coming out of nowhere, a one-car team, right? Just putting it down with Davey Allison, one of the greatest racers of all time in his era. Like, he won 19 races in 4 years. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's Jimmy Johnson style shit. That's Earnhardt Sr. type shit. That's Jeff Gordon type shit. That's Darrell Waltrip type shit. That's David Pearson type shit. That's fucking right up there with everybody. Cale Yarborough, everybody's up there. Like I could keep naming names.
Bobby Allison.
Yeah, of course. That's his daddy.
Ricky Rudd.
Yeah, Ricky Rudd's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Every year until the final years, he gets a one race a year. If you race for 20 years, that's 20 races.
Remember Buddy Baker?
Yeah, of course. Who doesn't remember Buddy Baker?
I'm just going through these names right now.
You just looking at names? You're not even really remembering them?
No, I'm just looking through the years. These are like in the 80s and shit. But I remember the names, but it's just funny to see like the Darrell Waltrips and shit all lined up. Bill Elliott, Terry Labonte's.
Yes, Terry Labonte, bro. Wins championships. You got in the 5-car. In the 5-car. Championships.
Give me this dab pen, you fag.
Terry Labonte. They got his speeds.
How about speed did
Laps fucking 1987 Winston Cup Series.
Did he win the championship?
Bill Elliott did.
Chase Elliott's daddy?
The site was Daytona Beach, Florida.
He won the race or the championship? Okay.
He was going 176 miles per hour. Bullshit. That's bullshit
That's the
speed.
race. That's the race, dummy. That's not the championship. That's the season. You have retarded.
Oh yeah, the Daytona's first fucking race.
Yes.
That's what I meant. The Daytona Championship.
Are you garbage?
Well, I
Man,
ate this
I
edible.
could fire you.
I ate this edible. And no, if the fans know I'm the lightweight NASCAR fan. You're the one that
You have one of the baddest Jeff Gordon hats out there. What are you talking about?
It's your hat. It's your hat. I would not buy this hat. I'd be wearing a. Please don't do that. Please don't do that into the microphone. You just blew everybody's speakers. I feel like I'm Lee Syatt and you're fucking Joey Coco Diaz over there all fucking high off some mushrooms. Like, you ready?
I'm over
Fucking.
here Hunter Thompson style. Like, are you fucks ready? So, what do you think? Do you think that there's going to be, like, other than Eric Jones, do you think that there's going to be other winners that are going to be a surprise? Do you think Austin Dillon's finally going to win?
Larson's going to win
finally
too.
going to win.
So if Larson wins two.
No, Larson's not winning two.
Okay, so Larson wins one.
Yes.
And Austin wins one.
Maybe.
Who's not winning four?
Not winning four. Okay, Matt Kenseth's not winning four,
Wait, he didn't win four last time.
but he's not winning four.
But like no, from four. Who won four last year?
Okay, like Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson
He's gonna win four.
or fucking Truex or Joey Logano. You know what I mean?
Okay,
They won four.
Martin Truex is not gonna win four.
Martin Truex is gonna win.
No,
four.
he's not. He's gonna win two.
He won four last time, so he's not
No,
gonna
no,
live
no,
up.
no,
He's not
no,
gonna live
no,
up. He's not gonna live up.
You're not seeing the big picture here. Is Eric Jones is gonna take two of those wins? Their teammates.
But I thought you
Their
said Logano
teammates.
was gonna win a championship.
Logano is gonna win. You don't have to win any races besides one.
Logano's gonna win four races.
He's gonna win 9 championships next year.
Yo. Hey, no. But Logano's going to have 4 wins. Brad Keselowski's going to have 3.
If he has any.
Are
I'll
you
make
fucking
the
kidding me?
statement right now. I'll make the if he has
How many
any.
wins? This is like a Western with fucking, like, everybody's shooting with endless fucking guns. Pow,
NASCAR
pow.
is a funny thing.
How many bullets do you have in that motherfucker? Everybody's going to have 9 wins.
if he has,
He's gonna win 4. He's gonna win 4. All of a sudden, it's like, hey, how many races we got here, motherfucker?
You can't have all those wins. Remember, Kevin Harvick's gonna win at least 3. Okay, so he's gonna win California for sure next year. Kevin Harvick's gonna win California in a Ford. Gonna win. Yes, he is.
California Speedway. Well, he fucking was killing it. Remember? I was like, go Logano, because he looked like he was gonna go. He always looks like he's gonna win there, but he never does. He always looks like he's gonna win there.
Fords are better there.
No, but Kevin is just eating up fucking track at the end. But where did Jimmy Johnson come from?
Jimmy Johnson had track position. That's all that matters. And he's Jimmy Johnson. It's like saying, well, you know.
God, it was amazing. He was in that Superman car, and my son had the car, and he was sitting there like, my son. It was like witnessing fucking Michael Jordan or witnessing fucking, one of those, Emmett Smith fucking retired.
Oh, like Jerry Rice type shit?
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? I witnessed Jerry Rice retire. I saw him bow out in this last game where he went off for 100 yards or more or whatever. My son fucking had the car, Superman car in his hand, and while he was doing burnouts, he was like, Dad, wait, until that fucking, he couldn't see the car anymore, bro. He was like, he just didn't want to go. And I realized there, fuck, Jimmy Johnson's the shit. I used to hate Jimmy Johnson because he won too much.
Well, it's
he won
hard
too
to
much.
Not win. It's hard to not win when you're Jimmy Johnson.
Hey, but then fucking, we learned a new lesson where you don't bet against Jimmy Johnson. But
you never bet against Jimmy Johnson.
You could bet in NASCAR, but you never bet against.
If you're gonna put $10 on somebody next year, right? Every race, you bet it on Jimmy Johnson. He's gonna pay off eventually, right? And if he does bad in the beginning, his odds will get better, and then you'll win more when he does win, because that's what they do. They really you really got to watch the stats on things, and they try, but they're not good. So you really got to just bet. If you do anything, don't bet against Jimmy Johnson or Kevin Harvick. He will bite you in the ass.
You could bet against Kevin Harvick.
No, don't do that. No.
Because you can't bet on Kevin Harvick.
You know what I'm betting on? I'm betting that Ford does better with Kevin Harvick being there to do statistics on than anything else in all of next year. The biggest thing that Ford will gain is Kevin Harvick being able to show them what their cars are capable of doing, because Kevin Harvick is going to get the most out of these cars, and that's what he does good.
Yeah, but
No,
you got these rickety kids. That's what you're betting on. You're betting on these rickety kids.
No. Ford has Yates, and it has Roush, and it has
Kevin
Woods brothers.
Kevin Harvick's getting 4 wins.
Kevin Harvick is going to be runner-up in the championship against Joey Logano. It might even come down to Logano bumping Harvick out of the way at Homestead or something like that. That's how close, because they're both Fords. That's how close it's going to be next year, because Kevin Harvick is such a wild ass. You put him in any car, and he's going to do well. He already has proven that. You put him in any car. You put him in the AC Delco number 8 or whatever it was. I think it was 8. Or no, maybe it was 3. But whatever. He was in the car in the Busch Series, dominating, just killing it until Earnhardt Sr. died, and then they moved him up to Earnhardt's car. And they changed the number from 3 to 20, whatever the fuck it was, 29, right? And Kevin Harvick does amazing. He wins his 3rd race out. He wins, right? And then he does well his whole career. And then some fucking kid, some kid just comes out and says, well, Grandpa done said it's my turn now. Get off the swing. And then Kevin Harvick gets fired. Maybe he was offered. Maybe maybe he was offered another spot and told them to go fuck themselves, right? And Kevin Harvick has held that grudge forever. Probably does. Because
So
if I was Kevin
I'm just
Harvick,
gonna win forever now because I hate you.
fuck them. That's so fucked up, man. You took a winning driver, you kick him out. You don't even say, "Hey, Ryan Newman, you garbage." You don't even say that. You say, "Hey, Kevin, you're gonna have to move to the 33." Or no. Your 29 car. Well, we're gonna take the crew and everybody and give them to them. You're gonna get a whole new crew. And he was like, "Wait a minute, you're gonna trade me to a different number or a different whole crew, whole everything." Whole crew chief, everything probably. We don't know the deals. I don't know the details, right? But I assume for Kevin Harvick to just leave and go to Stewart Haas, maybe he thought to himself, Smokes gonna go win himself a couple championships. Let me join, right? And that might have been his motivation. I could see Kevin Harvick doing that type of shit. He's such a badass. Kevin Harvick is the best all around. He's a strategic mathematician who takes shits on golden toilets while solving hard divisional problems.
But Kyle Busch will get just as many wins as him.
I don't know.
4 wins, 4
You
wins.
put him on Gibbs, maybe Harvick gets 7 wins.
7 wins on Gibbs. You might be
I'm
right.
saying.
You might be right. You put him in a Gibbs car, he's getting 6 wins at least.
At least. What are you talking about?
You're
Yeah.
fucking funny.
What are you
Why
talking
don't they just make these trades? You know what I mean? Like, hey, let's just all trade these people.
Yeah. Kevin Harvick's the baddest motherfucker out there. Everybody knows it. Jimmy Johnson might
But-
be the greatest driver
That's
of
so
all
funny.
time.
That's fucking hilarious.
He might be the greatest driver of all time, but right now, as of right now, like Kevin Harvick's been brewing in a fucking melting pot of greatness his whole career, and finally he's the number 1 driver on his whole crew. He doesn't have nobody. What's Smoke gonna say? Smoke's gonna say, Kevin, you know what, Kevin? You come to me with these problems, and I hear you, and I understand where you come from, and thank you, dear son. Thank you. I will see to it that your will be done. Right? And then Kevin Harvick, he goes back to his crew and says, "Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it." You know what's gonna happen? Kevin Harvick, even if he goes, "You know what, son? I know what's best, and you don't get what you want, okay?" And Kevin Harvick be like, "That's fine, sir. That's fine." And Kevin Harvick's still gonna perform at that same level because Kevin Harvick's he hates everybody. In his race car, he hates everybody. He would wreck them if they wouldn't black flag him and fucking pull him in the pits and tell him, "You can never race here ever again." Kevin Harvick would smash everybody against the fucking wall and would just take a victory out of somebody's grandma's hand. He'll take the victory out of, be like, "No, bitch, this is my fucking victory." Okay? Kevin Harvick is a beast.
I agree. I agree with that at least.
Yes.
Kevin Harvick, he's all over this motherfucker.
But I'm not a Kevin Harvick fan. I'm just saying he's that good.
Who is? Well, like, you want his shit because he's the best, but you're not like, yeah, he's my favorite.
Kevin Harvick's like having the best weed, but hating the weed dealer so much.
Like, I don't want this pen, I want that pipe type of deal.
Yeah. Like this fucking weed dealer charges so much for his amazing weed. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay. Who are the rookies that we're betting on to win next year? I'm talking about second year.
Oh, this year.
Yeah.
Well, all right, my same crew.
Betting.
So you bet on Chase Elliott, and you bet like $5 on him every time. You just stick with the 5. You say, "All right, Chase." You give him the 5.
You
right?
give Chase Elliott the 5.
You give him the 5. You give Blaney 3.
Because Blaney's odds,
Are going to be better, so it's going to maybe equal out to the same as 5.
it'll be 16 to 20.
Yeah, it'd be something like something to where it would equal out as much.
Nah, 'cause sometimes Blaney's like, you know, like he'll do good and then like all of a sudden the next
It'd be
week
like 15-1 sometimes. I know
the
he
Blaney
it's
buzz,
decent.
You'll start talking about Blaney, then all of a sudden the world will start fucking be like, yeah, Blaney's good, and then all of a sudden they'll start betting on him, and then the odds drop.
No. People bet on Woods Brothers. They're not betting on Blaney. They're not betting on Blaney. They're betting on the 21 car. Okay? Because the 21 car is a legendary car. It's always done
deep,
well.
but I think you're betting on Blaney.
No, I'm betting on Blaney. Right? Like, I would never bet on Bane in the 21 car. Right? That's why I lost when he did win.
I don't like his haircut, Trevor Bane.
Well, the widow peak type of look is weird.
He ain't never done nothing for me on the racetrack. Blaney has. He's made it exciting a couple times.
Well, him against I think it was Chase.
Yeah, I remember that one time because it was like they were gonna win or nothing. But
No, Chase versus Larson was amazing.
They were just when they get together at the end of the race. It's funny. It's like, do we watch the fucking person who's gonna win, or do we watch this battle for fifth real quick?
No, you gotta watch the fucking
Watch the battle for fifth because it's like they're grinding it out for fifth. You know, like
Smoke. I love you, Smoke.
hey, when you can run over a little kid and it's like whatever. It's sad, but
No, dude, that's not.
sad.
You should not say that. That's not really nice.
I can't say that, but it's sad.
It is. It is. I know he didn't mean to hit that. He didn't mean to hit him.
You know what? You know what? It is his fault, though. You want to know why it's his fault?
Whose fault?
It's Tony Stewart's fault.
You think?
You want to know why it's Tony Stewart's fault? Can I tell you?
The lawyers do. I know they do.
All right. Who was he impersonating? That kid.
Tony Stewart?
Where did that kid learn how to hop out of that car and fucking point his finger like that?
Danica Patrick?
Where did Danica learn that? From the bedside. No, I was kidding. Well, she feels like she can point her finger because she's got fucking Tony Stewart dick in her.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Well, that's why she could slap fucking Denny Hamlin, and Denny's like, hey.
Denny looks at Smoke and says, you know what, dude, you taught me everything. I respect you. You know that, Tony. You know I respect you.
This is your last year, and next year I'll get 4 wins. Denny Hamlin getting 4 wins?
Denny Hamlin. I think Denny Hamlin is like a Mark Martin type character.
2 wins.
No, he might get 4 wins. He might even compete for the championship.
So Harvick's getting 4 wins. Eric Jones is getting 4 wins.
Oh, Eric Jones is getting 4 wins. Like, there's nothing
Eric
stopping
Jones
him.
is getting 4 wins. Harvick is getting 4 wins, and Denny Hamlin is possibly 4 to 3 wins. You're saying this?
No, Denny Hamlin might go winless, but he might get 4 wins.
Okay.
It's so gangster. That
Okay.
that is beautiful, right? It's true.
So
It's totally true.
So
We've seen that.
Joey
this year.
Logano
We seen
is
it.
going to win the championship
Yes, sir.
without only winning 2 wins.
He could have 2 wins and win the championship. Yes.
That's how he's going to do it.
No. He's going to win at Talladega. He's going to win at Michigan. He'll win at Atlanta, and he'll do his thing in a couple of short tracks.
Who's not going to make the chase that Heather's in the chase last year?
Repeat that.
Somebody that was in the fucking chase last year. Who's not going to be in the fucking monster fucking cup chase this year?
Okay.
Because if you think about it, you're saying Eric Jones is basically going to be in there. You're saying Blaney or maybe even
Blaney's
Larson.
Larson's
Gonna win. You said he's gonna get a win.
He's gonna get a win. He's gonna make it.
He's gonna be in there.
He's gonna win there. He's gonna win. He's gonna win. Now,
Blaney.
we might have a thing next year where we have a lot of winners.
That'd be
we might have
sick watching.
We might have that.
You imagine.
That's the year. Next year is the year where that thing might actually come in, where we have more than 16 winners.